Alright, so here's a video if you need a little bit of math help. So we've got two types of problems. Okay, one is exponential. So if a population is growing exponentially, that's where they're growing really, really quickly. Nothing's really stopping them from growing. So that's actually the equation that we already know. Okay, so we already know this equation. So here we've got population growth. So that's just births minus deaths. How quickly is population growing? And then this is the per capita. So this is a percent. Okay. What percent are they growing by each year? And then this is the total population. Okay, so you might have a problem that looks like this. All right, let's say if births equal 100, deaths equal 25, and the total population is 600. What is the per capita growth rate? So it's really easy. You just write out the equation and fill it in. So this is births minus deaths. So we've got 100 minus 25 deaths equals R times 600. So 100 minus 25 is 75. Then R 600. Now all I have to do is divide each side by 600. So that's just algebra. So this is going to be 0.125. So what does that mean? Well, population is growing by 12.5% each year. Okay, so the other type of growth that we learned about today is logistic. And this equation is a little more complicated. So logistic growth, remember, it starts out growing exponentially, but then it's going to hit that carrying capacity. Okay, so we're limited. So the equation starts the same. dn over dt, okay, population growth equals the per capita times the total population. So then we're limited by this carrying capacity. How many organisms can this environment hold? Minus what do we already have, so what's left, and then over K. All right, and don't forget K is the carrying capacity. How many organisms can my environment actually hold? So let's do an example. Okay, we'll say that R is 0.8, the carrying capacity is 500, and the total population right now is 275. Okay, so I want to know what is the population growth rate? How many organisms are we adding or subtracting each year? So again, all you have to do is look at the equation and fill in some numbers. So population growth rate is what we're trying to find. And so we've got R is 0.8 and N is 275. And we've got K minus N over K. All right, so this right here is going to be 220. And if you solve for this whole thing right here, it's going to be 0.45 equals dn over dt. So then dn over dt equals 99. So what does that mean? It means that 99 is the number of organisms added each year. Now, since we have this, if they gave us the birth or the death rates, then we could figure out the other one as well. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. If you need more help with the math, let me know.